If you watched my previous video, you already know this, but Salt Lake County just broke a real estate record. Not a small one. The highest home prices this county has ever seen. And at the exact same time, a brand new report just revealed something that most homeowners don't know is happening right in their own backyard. Downtown Salt Lake City is going through one of the largest transformations that it has seen in decades, with over $10 billion already committed. If you own a home anywhere in this valley or you plan on buying one, what I'm about to show you is going to change how you think about where prices are heading next. Let's break it down. Let's start with the number that matters the most. As of the second quarter 2026, the median home price for a single-family home in Salt Lake County is $645,000. That is the highest quarterly median price this county has ever recorded, and it's up nearly 5% from just 1 year ago. And here's the part that most people miss. This is happening with mortgage rates still elevated, over 6.5%. And demand simply didn't slow down. And I've been saying this for a while, there is such a great demand for homes in Salt Lake County right now, and there will be for a long time coming. New listings actually went up 4% year over year, which gives buyers a few more options. But homes are still taking around 48 days on average to sell, but prices keep climbing anyways. And just to review again from my last video, there's one more twist that's worth knowing. Condo prices actually dropped over 3% during the same time period, falling to around $418,000. So buyers priced out of single-family homes are shifting towards condos. And that's pushing condo demand up even as those prices soften. So if you're looking for an entry point into this market, that gap between single-family homes and condos is worth investigating. Now, here's the part where things get interesting. A new report from Downtown Alliance just came out, and it explains a lot of what is fueling this growth. Downtown Salt Lake logged 30.7 million customer days in 2025. That's anyone who spent over an hour there, whether visiting, working, or living. Visitor activity grew, worker activity grew 6%, and here's the standout stat. Resident activity grew 9%. People aren't just visiting downtown anymore, they're moving in. Downtown's actual population is up 63% since 2019. That's nearly 2/3 growth in just 6 years. Meanwhile, the office workforce downtown is still 32% below pre-pandemic levels. So this isn't a story about downtown recovering. It's a story about downtown becoming something completely different. A real residential neighborhood, not just a business district. And when a downtown becomes a place that people actually want to live, the momentum brings the whole region's real estate market along with it. So what's actually driving people to live and spend downtown? Sports, culture, and events mostly. Attendance at downtown sports and entertainment venues jumped 16% in 2025. And that's largely thanks to the Utah Mammoth NHL team packing the Delta Center. One of the busiest days of the entire year happened when a Mammoth game, General Conference, and the Farmers Market all landed on the same Saturday. On top of that, over 160 public events happened downtown last year. Festivals, markets, concerts. And consumer spending downtown hit over $2.1 billion. That's up 6% over 2024. This is the exact type of lifestyle draw that keeps property values strong long term. Buyers are choosing walkable, amenity-packed neighborhoods over anything else. And downtown Salt Lake is delivering in a way that it never has before. Now, I always want to give you the full picture and not just the highlight reel. First, downtown apartment rents actually fell 8% last year. A wave of new apartment construction means that landlords are competing hard, some offering months of free rent just to fill vacancies, which is actually good news if you're renting downtown right now. But this is an apartment-specific trend that's tied to new supply. It's definitely not a sign that ownership values are weakening. As we just covered, single-family home prices county-wide just hit an all-time high. Second, the Salt Palace Convention Center, which is downtown's biggest draw for out-of-town spending, is set to close for a major rebuilding starting in September of 2027, and that will run all the way through 2031. Convention visitors alone drove $6.1 billion in county-wide spending last year, so a 5-year closure will definitely be felt by downtown businesses. But the upside is that when it opens back up in a few years, it'll be bigger and better than ever. Here's why I think the next few years will matter more than any stretch in recent history. The Downtown Alliance is calling this the most significant investment decade in downtown's history. There's over 26 major projects committed with over $10 billion committed. That includes a brand new sports, entertainment, culture, and convention district anchored by the Jazz and the Mammoth, the rebuilt Salt Palace, expanded university campus, new housing supply, and direct preparation for the 2034 Winter Olympics. Add in Temple Square's upcoming public open house, which is expected to bring in over $320 million of additional visitor spending, and you've got a downtown core that private investors are betting billions of dollars on. Cities don't attract this level of committed capital unless investors strongly believe in where that city is headed. And that's a meaningful signal for anyone that's holding property anywhere in this valley, not just downtown. So here's the bottom line. Salt Lake County homes just hit a record high, and the momentum building downtown, with more residents, more events, billions in new investment, and the 2034 Olympics on the horizon, points toward that trend continuing. Yes, there are short-term speed bumps, the convention center closing, and softer downtown rents, but the fundamentals underneath this market are very strong. If you want to know exactly where your home fits in all of this, drop a comment below or reach out directly. I'll be sure to leave all of my contact information in the description. I'll walk you through your specific numbers. And if you found this video useful, consider subscribing, because this market is moving fast and I'll keep you updated as data comes in. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.